Howdy, how y'all doing? This is George the Fearless Rambler. I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm doing something special. I'm heading over to the Crown Grill here on the Enchanted Princess to have a steak dinner. I'm going to go and get dressed up, and it's going to be a fun evening with some friends. And I'd love to have you come join us.
Flying out for a Western Caribbean cruise and having a sleepover in Fort Lauderdale, we got up early and got our suitcases ready. Jumping onto an Uber, we headed off to the cruise port, enjoying the sights of South Florida, to jump on board the Enchanted Princess. We got through security quickly, and then we're off to board the ship.
The Rambler family! Yay!
Settling down to Mexico, our first port was Cozumel, where me and Terry celebrated our anniversary with our friends Chet and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. We enjoyed a class from the Tabasco chef. The food that we cooked was delicious. This excursion was great. I would suggest it to everyone. The chef was friendly, and we got included drinks. After, we wandered around Cozumel for a while, and we got a hand a tattoo, celebrating our love. Robin set up a fancy dinner for us at the Crown Grill Specialty Restaurant on board the Enchanted Princess. Now that's a fancy place we can celebrate. Tonight is a special night on board the Enchanted Princess because we're celebrating our anniversary at the Crown Grill Princess Cruises signature steakhouse. Crown Grill is known for its chops, premium steaks, and of course fresh seafood with that upscale classic steakhouse atmosphere. This is where you go when you want a little bit of quiet, an elegant meal, and a night that feels just a little more special. Hey Chet, how do you feel?
I feel fatty, so fatty. I feel fatty and fatty in every way.
So as you can see, we're not just dining solo. We're joined with some good friends from Sea Lake Journeys who also run an awesome cruise channel here on YouTube. So if you see an extra smile here at the table tonight, that's because it's dinner with friends and food, which is basically a perfect cruise combo. As soon as you walk into Crown Grill, you can kind of feel the difference. Dark wood, warm lighting, quiet conversation, and the sound of sizzling steak coming from the kitchen. This is not buffet energy for sure. This is put your phone down and enjoy the meal energy. Except for us, it's time to film. I stopped by a little earlier to talk to the restaurant manager to find out exactly what Crown Grill is all about. Now this is what he had to say.
Crown Grill is one of our restaurants here. We serve mainly chops, and we have also seafoods. And it's a very nice dinner. We're open from 5 o'clock till 9 o'clock in the night. Yes, so we have some chops and lambs also is available here in our Crown Grill.
So basically, Crown Grill is where cows go to fulfill their destiny. And with that knowledge in mind, it's time to order.
Once again, my name is Gabriel. I am from Mexico, so I'm going to be your wait at this.
Oh, very nice.
So it's going to be a nice opportunity to serve nice guests like you, okay?
Now to get our appetite started, they started us with some freshly cooked bread.
And for the rest of the family, I have this special garlic cheese bread with mozzarella, the round one. And the brioche has Parmesan cheese and butter. That's why it's a little bit more soft.
Wow.
Once you start to eat, it's like a never stop. You will love it.
Now we're going ahead and kick some things off strong with some good old appetizers.
So look at this.
And first, I ordered some black and blue onion soup. And let me tell you, this might be one of the best soups on the high seas. Rich, savory, cheesy, and I mean really cheesy. And deep enough flavor that it feels like it's been simmering since the ship left Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, and that was a day ago.
Okay. Now how are you supposed to eat at a fancy restaurant?
You saw it here first. I'm Sea Lake Journeys.
Comment below.
Now me and Robin, we also went for the black tiger prawns. Yes, they were fresh, light, and perfectly balanced between sweet and savory. A great way to wake up your taste buds before the main course, and I can tell you, they were huge.
Look at that. Wow. We're going to dip it in the cocktail sauce. And believe it or not, I learned how to make cocktail sauce today out of Heinz ketchup.
So we used a little bit of Heinz ketchup when we made it, some Worcestershire sauce, some Tabasco sauce, and some soy sauce, a little bit of onions, and something else. Wow, good. Let's go and give it a try. Yeah, all over my face. That's about as elegant as you can get. Terry went with some shrimp and some pancetta bisque. This soup came out thick and creamy and had a deep shrimp flavor with that smoky pancetta running through it. And Chet went on the lighter side and got a salad. Way to go, Chet. Way to keep your figure. And then there's this hand-cut beef filet tartare. Beautifully plated, seasoned just right, and incredibly tender. This is one of those dishes to let you know that you are in a real steakhouse, even though you might be floating in the middle of the ocean.
A little bit of crispy toast. This is some sort of fish eggs. What is that called?
Caviar.
Caviar. There's a little bit of caviar there. And then the beef tartare. It doesn't taste real beefy. It just tastes like meat. A little bit of mustard. It's really good.
Okay, we're impressed with these knives. Kind of scared with them, but look at that, like a little bee on it. Now I said it's a fly. He's saying it's a bee. Now let's get to those main courses. For Terry's entree, she chose the New Zealand double lamb chops. Well, that sounds like a mouthful. They come out perfectly cooked, juicy, and full of flavor. A great mix of tender meat with just enough char on the outside.
It's really good, but it's not a strong flavor. I thought it would be more lammy flavor, but it's not. It's very mild.
So Terry, tell us about your lamb.
It's gone.
Lobster's next. Lobster's next. Lobster, lobster, lobster's next.
Look at this. That's a huge lobster tail. Wow. Robin was served up a 7-ounce lobster tail from the seafood menu. The waiter deshelled it for her like a pro. She mentioned that it came out tender, buttery, and cooked just right. And now, in my opinion, that's a classic cruise ship luxury on a plate. Lobster and cruising go together like Batman and Robin. So Robin, where's Batman? Holy smokes, look how huge that steak is. That's a huge steak there.
Smell that?
And I got the ribeye. Now this 14-ounce ribeye came out beautifully marbled with a perfect sear. You can tell right away this is going to be a serious piece of meat. And Crown Grill adds a fun twist to this by bringing out 3 gourmet salts. Hawaiian black salt, Himalayan pink salt, what looks really pretty, and from Yakima, smoked applewood salt. So we're gonna have this applewood. Is it called applewood smoked?
Yeah, smoked
Okay.
applewood.
Now I put way too much salt on it.
It's
Oh, good smoke taste to it. You can have a little bit of a background apple taste to it, but very salty. At least how much I put on there. Very good. Okay, so we got mushrooms, potatoes, or taters, and I have no idea what that is.
cream spinach.
Cream spinach. And french fries.
And French fries.
Garlic french fries.
Okay.
Okay, we have anniversary right here.
Wow.
Anniversary, okay. How many years together?
42.
Oh, congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you hold
42
your hands
years,
together?
yeah?
Okay.
Anniversary, 1, 2, 3.
Happy
anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you.
You get a kiss? Yay! Thank you.
I'm so embarrassed.
Get these, and this is the problem. Oh,
Salted caramel cream of the cheese. And the apple and rhubarb.
that's me. Whoa.
Everything is so delicious, and the best thing is all of them are 0 calories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Zero calories. You heard it here first. It's like that.
Look at that. Thank you very much. You've been wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're going to have our anniversary cake here and eat it too.
A layered chocolate cake with mousse on top.
And it looks like a layer of ganache on the right
Ganache, yep.
Here it goes. Happy anniversary. If this dessert isn't enough, I'm heading over to the gelato place and getting gelato and
Good luck with that.
what? I'm not doing
They
that.
close in 3 minutes. You better hurry.
Oh. Well, I guess I won't have dessert there. I guess I better eat my dessert here.
As we finish up our dessert, the staff, they came out. They sang to us. They also celebrated our anniversary right along with us. And suddenly, this wasn't just dinner anymore. It's a memory. Princess really does this part right. They just didn't serve food, they created a moment. If you enjoyed this dinner at Crown Grill, subscribe if you're new here, hit that notification bell, and give me 2 thumbs up. And be sure to check out our friends over at Sea Lake Journeys. We'll link their channel in the description. Thanks for cruising with us tonight. Stay curious, stay fearless, and keep on rambling. This is George the Fearless Rambler, heading up to the Lido deck to watch a movie under the stars, signing off.